All right, this is problem number 19, and it is another Bayes theorem problem. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the visualization and then write out the fraction. We're given that 50% of our insureds are standard, and those have a 1% chance of dying within the next year. 40% are preferred, and they have 0.5% chance of dying within the next year. And then 1% or 10% of our insureds are ultra, and they have a 0.1% chance of dying within the next year. So let's create a sample space here. And here are all of our insureds. We've got 50% of them are standard, 40% are preferred, and then 10% are ultra. And then, of course, this is not to scale. We've got some very small fractions here. But 0.01, so 1% chance that the standard will die within the next year. And half of that, 0.005, 0.5% chance that the preferreds will die within the next year. And then this little sliver up here, 0.001, 10% chance that the ultra preferreds, or 10%, that make up 10% of the whole, will die within the next year. So we're limiting our sample space to the area inside of these three boxes. And then the question we're asked is the probability that the deceased policyholder was an ultra preferred. So the ultra preferred box is this one right here. So we want 10% times 0.001 over the total possible number of ways that a policyholder could have died. So it could have been ultra preferred, could have just been preferred. There's the 40% times the 0.5% chance of dying, or they could have been standard with 50% times a 1% chance of dying. So limited sample space on the bottom is the area of these three boxes, and the value that we want is the numerator and the area of this box. And if you turn that through the calculator, you get 0.01408, which rounds to 0.0141. So the correct answer choice here is D.